Now
I mean, look. Oh, Alan says, Miami needs to start by getting a good field goal kicker. Look, we have the number one kicker in 2021, Andres Borregales from Chaminade Badana down here in Hollywood, committed for 2021. He's not going to reclassify. His brother is a kicker at FIU. So he has a family lineage like the Colquitts at punting in Tennessee or the Aguayos kicking at Florida State. So he has a family lineage of people who do this well. He's going to come to Miami in 2021. But right now, we got Bubba Baxa. I mean, that's it. But, I mean, there's so much that we need. And, I finishing out this recruiting class is going to be interesting. I did just post this month's class breakdown on the website, stateoftheu.com. So go ahead and check it out. I don't know, Corey, Jeff, that the recruiting sucks, but it leaves much to be desired. And it's in a tenuous place because, it's just it's in a weird place. Like, we got to start winning some games this year right now. But yeah, I would say, pretty much it's about time to give up hope on any 5-star that you've heard of. Justin Flo, the number 3 player in America, linebacker, he's going to Clemson. Stop. Look elsewhere. But we've been recruiting Ruben Hyppollite from MacArthur High School down in Hollywood. So maybe we are looking elsewhere. Darnell Washington, he just took an official visit to Georgia last week, an official visit weekend that was loaded. I mean, that was one of the most loaded visit lists I've ever seen. Darnell Washington is going to go to Georgia. He's not coming here. And even though people are like, oh, how many passes did the tight ends catch last week at Georgia? If you think that is the determining factor, oh, my poor friend, let me teach you about recruiting. But we have, DJ Rogers is new on the radar from Sammamish, Washington. He's in our top 10, or we're in his top 10, and he's coming out for an official visit next weekend or sometime later. Theo Johnson from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He's coming down this weekend. But yeah, it's just time to move on. And it's just like it's weird. Like, things need to settle and things need to start. Obviously games need to be won. It's one of the recruiting rules. But I mean, Jackson Porter, I hear you. People you want the best players to stay home in 305. That's not happening. And it won't happen until Miami starts winning. And again, we've talked about it before. Alabama had a terrible season, but had a legendary recruiting class, the 2007 season to the 2008 recruiting class. That is an aberration, not the rule. So I don't know how you're going to fix it. I mean, I have some ideas, but, look, it's 9 o'clock. We'll have to talk about those next week or another time. Sorry.
So we do have a bye week coming up, and then we've got the Virginia Tech game. So next week, it's a big rivalry, and Virginia Tech is not on its game and not the program that it once was, but we could say the same thing about Miami. But if anybody's going to jump up and challenge Virginia, which they are not a world beater, they're a decent team. They're human, though, just like everybody else, and came within 3 yards of losing to Florida State. So this division is up for grabs, and sure, Miami's 1 game back with the loss at North Carolina, but they got these teams coming in to Hard Rock. So the division, despite the disappointment through 4 games, is right there for the taking, and we will talk it all up starting next week against those Hokies of Virginia Tech and all the great history between those 2 programs.